I've got a lot of requests to make a face analysis video on Eisha Singh, and today we are going to learn about her prominent features on the face, what it reflects about her inner design. And meanwhile, what you do is check these features on your face. If you happen to have these features on your face, or even one of them, it very much tell about the inner design and the qualities that you're blessed with, knowing which you can be better aware about your needs. And if you happen to have these features on your partner's face, it very much tell about their features as well. So once we are looking at her prominent feature on the face, the very first of which that strikes out is her large open eyes. So you gauge the opening of the eyes, the vertical length of the eye, or gauge it as large once you see the blacks of the eye are prominently visible and eyelids are covering only a part of it and blacks is significantly visible. So these are termed as large open eyes, which can indicate immense fire energy in a particular person that reflects a very emotionally feelings oriented person, because fire has a connection directly to the heart system. The more open the eyes, the more emotional depth a person can feel, and thereby the more emotional they are about to receive and even give back love or emotions, or even having a spiritual divine connection, right? Apart from that, if you combine that particular feature of large eyes with her expressive lips, that is the full lips that she possesses, it adds on to the aspect of emotional expression. It is through this particular mouth and lip region that you speak. When a person has, especially the upper lip is so full, it can indicate that a person is very expressive, especially of their feelings, especially to the closed ones. They can be quite expressive, they can be quite dramatic in their life at times. Coupled with that, if you observe the aspect of Shen reflection, that is the light of the eye and what it reflects about her, the light indicates a very hopeful, a very optimistic self. It indicates a flame that is burning within the heart that has an optimistic view about life, irrespective of how many sufferings or emotional haphazards that she has gone through. She always has this baby-like spirit within her that keeps her charged, that sees future in a very good light, and that is something which we should learn from her. By seeing the light of the eye, that is one of the hopeful looks that we are getting. It is indicating that even if the life has at times been unfair emotionally, because river features and soft features are dominating on the face, it can indicate that emotions, creativity, and intuitions are pretty much her gift. It can also indicate that challenges that she faces in her life are mostly and will mostly be of emotional nature. Apart from that, if you observe her pointed chin that is quite angular or pointed, it can indicate her need to stay in control. It can indicate her sensitive self, her delicate self, her kind-hearted self. It can also indicate that maybe when it comes to taking on criticism, she may not be quite thick-skinned in taking on those criticisms. So it's very, very important that she keeps a circle of friends that is positive in nature and that is actually lifting and elevating her inner design. And it's important, if you carry this particular feature, make sure that your close-knit circle is positive in nature so that you remain uplifted and elevated at all points in time. Apart from that, one other feature that is striking on her face is her high set eyebrows. The eyebrow and the eye gap is significantly large, which can indicate her formal self, her sensitive self. It adds on to the aspect of metal energy into her inner design, which indicates the aspect of, you can imagine metal as a sword that is strong and tempered, or as a golden jewelry that is quite delicate and sensitive. So it adds that aspect of formal self, that sensitive self, that caring self, that careful self, which makes her inner design. With respect to thinking, she can be quite delicate, and with respect to acting also, because pointed chin indicates the aspect of delicate self, she can be quite conscious and orderly with respect to what she's saying. So yeah, these are pretty much the things that stands out from her face. Do let me know in the comment section, how did you find this video? I hope it was helpful.